Yo ho! What's going on, boys? This is Grim Reaper bringing you another One Punch Man podcast session. This one's going to be a solo sesh. We're ramping up the poll questions. As we talked about, we're trying to integrate different things into the podcast. And this is going to be another section. The boys couldn't make it for this one, but they'll be here for the next one, which should be on chapter release. Let's get it popping with these questions that we asked you. There'll be more coming out this week. All right, so we asked here, which attack would be more devastating? The Senti tidal wave, or Homeless Emperor Symphony? I had Homeless Emperor Symphony, but it's definitely considerable because of the destruction that the tidal wave caused, just by him thrashing around in the city. Marshall says Homeless has no range issues, unlike EC, who needs to be in the area for the move to take effect. Even if he's large, Homeless can be seen literally covering the entire sky with his orbs. The Symphony was vast. Symphony easily, yeah, I agree. Other Centipede is the size of a city. Just it moving would wreck your city. Talk less of a named move. Confirmed, bro. EC was comparable to a natural disaster. We saw Homeless Emperor fight him. To be very honest, that small space he fought was still intact. Had EC done its move in place of Homeless Emperor in that battle, everyone would be in disarray. I 100% agree with everything you just said, Leo. Like, this is a proper argument in contrast to the majority and in contrast to my opinion as well for the Symphony. Godspeed, 6980 was good, bro. Sentinel Tidal Wave has more AP and DC. Yeah. I'm definitely starting to second guess myself. NVIDIA GeForce was good, baby. Dude always with these polls. The poll is cited one way, and the comments the exact opposite. That's what makes it a good poll, bro. These questions are not easy. They're not easy, and I like that. All right, let's go on to the next one. All right, so now we have Empty Void versus Blast. Straight up, just ask the question. And right now, the community's pushing Blast. I know we're in a lull, kind of. You know, our states of mind, or at least mine, changes whenever we don't get a chapter for an extended time period. And I'm reading other things, too. Really good things like Versus. Check that out. But my mindset's still in place that I think Empty Void's great and powerful, but Blast has the upper hand right now. Renan Luis was good, Luis. He says, hope in the next chapters we see more of what Blast and Empty Void can do. Definitely, that's the goal. Hiatu was good, bro. I'm leaning to Empty Void, but I need one or two more chapters before I decide. Empty Void, says Brosi, was good. Brosiosi. Empty Void wins. The Blast has all the spatial manipulation and dimensional powers that Void has. Only Blast has shown speed equal to 100% Saitama when he reacted to the Sirius Punch squared. And Blast gave Cosmic Garou a one-sided ass whooping. Blast wins. Yeah, it was definitely one-sided. And I'm not going to read the comments that try to argue with you. It was 100% that way. All right, that was a good one. All right. Next, we have favorite character design. In option 1, we had Tactical Transformation Gold Drive Knight, and we had Suiryu, and we had Chose. All exceptional character designs. That's crazy that Chose got a better design selection than Suiryu. Well, he has it up by 2%, but still, out of 155 votes. So what I heard in one of the comments, I'm not sure if it's on this podcast, is that there's got to be a better picture for Suiryu, and I'm hoping that people didn't take the coloring and the picture that was displayed on the image as the only representation of the character. I meant the character as a whole, and that's the case for every single favorite character poll. Spectre says, classic Bruce Lee for me. You already know. Yeah. TTG is top tier, but Monster Chose ain't dirty. You already know it, Sig. Bro, yo, Chose. I wish they had some, like, top-class animation for the Chose fight, bro. Like some Jujutsu Kaisen type animation for the Chose fight. Would have been that thing. Has to be a better pick for Suiryu. Yeah, it was Rain who mentioned that earlier. Yeah, sorry, bro. I always see Drive Knight. What's up, Leo? I always see Drive Knight as overrated. He fought Neon, who was arguably the weakest executive. Went all out to defeat him even after he had prep time. Still used all his energy doing so, and said that the fight would have gone a different way had he not had prep time. Bro, Leo, come to the podcast, bro. I've been preaching that same thing for a long time, that perspective for Drive Knight. But a lot of people leaned with the cool design and even Zhoniin's interpretation that Drive Knight was that guy. Don't get me wrong. The amount of energy that he absorbed in order to fight Sairochi was crazy. But relax. Later, Drive Knight absorbed energy from a whole city, and once again, his energy finished only after a chapter in his Jet Psychos chance. Genos, who was already far past his limit and far away from the chance, reached Psychos way faster than Drive Knight and still had so much more energy even after his last resort move to stop Psychos' strongest beam. After all, this Genos still had way more energy than Drive Knight after fighting a fused version of the two strongest executives who were powered by God. Honestly, after seeing Genos in the Monster Association arc, it's very hard to respect the other cyborgs. Leo, come to the podcast, bro, because I definitely agree that, like, Blue Dragon Genos is on a whole different tier compared to every other cyborg we've seen in any other variation or indication. But it still makes me think that this guy driving that was talking shit to Genos right to his face when he was intact. I'm not sure that he could measure how strong he was at the time period. Regardless of that point, though, I also think that saying that kind of downplays G5. G5, I think I hold him in a higher esteem because of his display up against Atomic. It's badass, but I won't argue. By the way, guys, I'm listening to the for an OST, Guru Griff dash Cruisin'. So that's Guru Griff Cruisin', spelled Cruisin. You guys can match the tone. I can't necessarily play it in the background, because of copyright. Sorry. Favorite character design. Sonic, Neon, and Golden Sperm. It's crazy how Sonic got a favorite character, second place in his favorite character design, when Neon looked like he did. I'm not sure if people were paying attention to the buff form of Neon up against Drive Knight. That was also cool and badass. Golden Sperm was obviously gonna win it in my personal opinion. Sonic surprised me. It's got to be a recency bias. Marshall. Golden Sperm has aura, strong, muscular, massive, shiny, intimidating. Nothing else competes here, and I prefer him over Platinum too. I disagree with you there. Drive Knight, gangy. What's good, Leo? Wasn't Neon just fodder? Sorry, but power usually influences my decision. Golden S's design was crap. He was dark shine that was gold with a different head. Sonic looks like a stripper. I ain't mad at that whole paragraph. I'm not, bitch. Neon should be the best. First time they showed that iconic panel with all the executives together, I was most curious of Neon since he wasn't in the webcomic and just looks creepy. His scaling messed him up. I agree with you. Especially because he's the one that attacked Saitama. He got a successful sneak attack. I didn't know that he wasn't in the webcomic. I thought he was. I thought he was one of the original ones. That's why his resolution was so straightforward. That's interesting. Definitely liking this OST in the background. I've been checking out a lot of Guru Griff's stuff, his beats. I'm a big lo-fi guy, and he's leading the way right now. In my personal amateur research of guys who are just making stuff on YouTube. Favorite moment. Whoo! So you got the Metal Bat stopping right before he takes out Garou. You got the tackle up against with Darkshine's tackle up against Garou when he couldn't block it, when the water stream broke and he couldn't defend it, and then you got Genos going full power up against the Meteor in that crazy display. Man, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. My favorite moment's the Meteor. That's my favorite moment, bro. The hype and the build up in season 1 for that, bro. My favorite moment's the Meteor, bro. I'm sorry, dog. The fight with Garou and Metal Bat, iconic. I always felt that they didn't do enough in the anime. Of course they didn't, but I don't think any anime could have done enough justice. In my head, when I did my first binge of One Punch Man, God, that was so good. That was so good. Darkshine. Ugh. They're all great moments, bro. What's up, Marshall? Darkshine versus Garou has unmatched energy. It's probably my favorite fight of his iconic of his until Cosmic. The hype that people had waiting for this to be adapted in the manga and the importance it had on Garou is undeniable. Darkshine was also the hero who we wanted to see from the most. Beautiful fight, great choreography and panels, very nice growth arc for Garou, and a very interesting path for Darkshine. A great conclusion. Disagree with that interesting path. I'm not here for it. What's up, Chimcan Rice Nuggy? I'm gonna call you Chim, bro. Darkshine versus Garou fight got some badass frames. Big facts, bro. I would vote 1,000% if it's badass zombie versus the vampire. Hell yeah, man. That was a fight, bro. That was a fight, bro. Pyramid was out there, dude. This is tough because Garou versus Metal Bat was an amazing fight. But Garou versus Darkshine was so hyped up, and it did live up to the expectations. Yeah, like you pointed out, it was a webcomic. Highly anticipated by the webcomic, so that's why there was extra hype around it for sure during when it was coming out. Excuse me. If it's the fight, then option 2. But if it's the exact moment, then option 1. It's the exact moment. Favorite moment. Yo. When Garou first started going off on Darkshine, bro, he's up there. I was like, yo, he's showing up like we thought he should be. The unknown entity, bro, not overshadowed by the greatness, the ferocity of Garou. My boy, bro. And then the falling panel, bro, in the flashy fight, bro, that was showing out, bro. Like, don't get me wrong, the panels before that had already marked. The choreography had already marked that it was going to be an exceptional fight. But just this first scenic panel, bro, was the first of many, bro. The first of many throughout the entirety of the arc. Because remember, before this, too, we had been seeing some pretty badass panels of just the heroes traveling to the different locations. I have it somewhere. I forgot where I have it. Put it up somewhere as like a background or something. But it's Tatsumaki when she's flying through the tunnel, bro. Looked badass. Flashy walking, Pooty, Darkshine looking around, bro. Like that montage of panels that we got when people were first coming into the Monster Association base. And then you got the iconic Blue Dragon panel. Gina's coming up after saving Tatsumaki, bro. After deflecting that Earth Cutter bit, coming up, bro, doing that thing, bro. Real Dragon. A real force showing out, been my boy. Yo. Let me back this up a little bit, man. Sorry for the mic issues in the last video. Mad54 says, nothing comes close to the hype of Geno's Blue Dragon. That shit was godly. After more than a year of hype on the 10 seconds to actually see Geno's fighting Psychorochi, of all people, was jaw-dropping for me. And I still remember your reaction, too. I can never forget that day, Grim. Bro! Yo! You already know! You already know, bro. You already know. You already know, bro. I'm on that thing. Dead ass, I'm on that. Garou fight. Oh my god. Man, bro. Ooh. Yeah, bro. Yeah, my boy Logan. I remember that, bro. Garou fight was more hype, so I picked that. Geno's was more grand. Wow. Flashy Flash was, I guess, more flashy? It's good, Natty. On to the next one. Shout out to the OST again. I'm fucking with it, bro. It's setting a vibe. Alright. Favorite design. G5 versus TTG. With 151 votes. I'm glad I got a full opinion on here because I am curious about this. We have a lot of really good designs, especially for our cyborgs and stuff. And G5, G5 was not a bad design. He really wasn't. But I definitely would expect TTG to win, but not by 50%, bro. 75%, excuse me, bro. God damn, bro. 1/3 of the, or 3/4 of the vote more than G5, bro. Bayard. G5 got unlucky with his with this comparison. Yeah. He's a top 10 design out of the whole series, and he's only a demon. Gold form Drive Knight just has the black Air Force energy, though. I can't even argue top 10, bro. We have too many great designs. There's too many good ones. Drive Knight just has that uniqueness to him compared to a samurai droid. T5 is the best design in the series. Alright, sick. No way they picked the second one. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. The community, the community. That's what these posts are out here to expose, bro. The community. Alright. Garou during the Darkshine fight versus Goketsu. Yo, with 160 votes, everybody said okay, but it's close though. No, it's still a pretty unanimous. Like, all right, let me go ahead and say it. It's overwhelmingly people are voting for Garou over Goketsu at the time period. That's crazy. Dawn says Goketsu rips him in half. Yeah, I agree. That's what I think, 100%. Goketsu threw a random punch that could have one-shot at a dragon, and that destroyed hundreds of meters worth of buildings. Add that to his martial arts, which in general, in One Punch Man, tend to multiply the effectiveness of someone's physical strength. Pretty sure you'd need a post-bang Garou to challenge him. Yeah, that's the real conversation that we should be having. That even on my top 30 list that I have, we're halfway in. We're going to be starting that up here in a few days. Back up again. I think I may have Goketsu too low. Because, honestly, Goketsu versus Golden Sperm may really go to Goketsu instead of Golden Sperm. What's up, Logan? Darkshine versus Goketsu is a draw for me. So Garou post Darkshine or during Darkshine kind of evolved to the next level. Goketsu would get cooked. At least you explained. What's up, Crust? Darkshine struggled against Karna's Kabuto. Genos, after witnessing Saitama one-shot Karna's Kabuto, believed that Saitama needed help to beat Goketsu. Meaning Goketsu is likely far beyond Darkshine. Meanwhile, Spiral Garou was barely even damaging Darkshine and only breaking his spirit. Goketsu wins low mid difficulty. Wow. That's an analysis. That's a conclusion that I don't think necessarily it does match the analysis that you're saying. It's just, that's exaggerative. I still would think it would be a tough fight. This is Garou we're talking about. Clap your cheeks. Bro, Goketsu absolutely bodies him. I got Spiral. I got Goketsu over Golden, over Darkshine, over Spiral. I think this may be it. I think this may be the one that I agree with the most. That lineup right there. I want to concur and say that Goketsu's martial arts is the reason why he beats Golden, for sure. That's like three forms: sleeping, conscious, Spiral. Spiral, Garou, high diffs. Goketsu might have superior power than Darkshine, but I got no reason to have his durability on Darkshine's level. That's a conversation as well too. That's true. Spiral Garou would have a very hard time, but the Garou that evolved after the fight would kill Goketsu far more easily. I don't think he would kill Goketsu at all. The one that fought Bomb? Neither. That would be a fight, though. That'd be a goddamn fight, bro. That'd be a goddamn fight. Goketsu over Fear Ugly over Garou, who's stronger or equal to Darkshine. Wow. He's got fear over Garou. Even though Garou like jumped through fear. I don't think he couldn't have jumped through fear when he first came to the surface, honestly. I think he could have. Goketsu would rip him apart. I'm 100% in agreement with you, Cortez. Alright. Who would have the most hype return fight? So when they come back, who would have the most hype fight? With 130 votes or so, looks like Suiryu wins over Brave Giant, I guess. Okay. Suiryu, in my opinion, Child Emperor would be hype as hell, but seeing what Suiryu is capable of after starting to train again is a more personally hype thing to me. Especially with how strong he already was while he was arguably rusty. True, the diversity of the offensives that Child Emperor can mount with Brave Giant is as if not more exciting to me or intriguing. I'm anticipating that more so. But I'm also just as much anticipating Suryu coming back and seeing what he can do with the Void Fist up against everybody. Man, man, man. I want more Suryu, no homo. Suryu for sure. What's up, Ferds? Logan says, depends on if they decide to nerf Child Emperor or not. I think Child Emperor, with the current way the manga is headed with the power scaling, should not be nerfed as before, and should be given his previous power set as well. But then again, the only reason Child Emperor's fight was interesting was because he fought Phoenix Man. I think regardless of who Suryu's fights, it's going to be interesting because he should have upgraded his martial arts style. Nice introspective. I didn't think about it too. That a lot of this dynamic depends on who they fight, and Child Emperor may be a lot more susceptible to that than Suryu. As in, it doesn't really matter who Suryu fights. It's going to be an entertaining bout because of him. But it does matter who Child Emperor fights, because a lot of the reason why there was intrigue in his fight is because of the indomitability, the tenacity of Phoenix Man. It's good, Leo. Who is option 2? Hey, bro, tighten up, dog. Not even close, bro. Suryu is that guy. I predict next time he comes back, he'll get dragon level feats. Child Emperor is just another crying baby like Deku. Maybe. What's up, Natty? Suryu. Because he should get big buffs, aka dragon tier stuff. I like it. Alright, best character design. Booty. And Psychos. With 146 votes, Fubudi's winning. Oh, not as clean as the other ones where people were getting 3/4 of the vote. This is a little bit closer. Just a little bit, 4% closer, but still unanimously Fubuki. So the time has finally come. Also, you should have added Super S here, so the trio would be complete. Super S. Forgot. Is her name Super S? I guess it is Super S. The girl who was rivals with Fubuki for a little bit. I'll take Flashy Flash any day of the week. Jeez. Jamolodin. Lao. Okay, both. Yeah, you're right. Unpopular opinion, but I have to go with Psychos. Fubuki is not far behind though. Ew, Hyatsu. Ew, be. Tatsumaki is the best. Alright. Next we got best design with 161. Let's go! My boy! Bodying him, bro. Almost left him with 10% of the vote, bitch. He had to sneak out just a little bit more, small little 2%, bitch. Yo, my boy. I love democracy. Yo. Ferd, it says, technically this isn't even Amai's current design, but Gino's for sure. All of you are clowns. Yeah, the only Amai gobbler. Listen to him. I'll be the one and only man needed to defend my go-to-my mask. Oh my god, is he gonna slobber him, bro? Ain't no kata needed, bro. Just straight throat, man. His design is incredible. In a world full of people that wear flashy costumes and are covered in alien, monster, or robotic armor, Amai stands out as the sole hero just to pull up in straight drip. We've seen many people just in the polls today in this video who are more dripped out than he is. He wears that fit like no other fictional character ever could. Stop, man. The bracelets, the belt, the necklace, the jeans, the mid-sleeve wide neck shirt. I wish I had the money Amai has. To look that bad, stop! Rain, Genos is a top 3 design in the series. Amai is just wearing a shirt and was a bit better with the longer hair and jacket. Yeah, to be honest, bro. Some of us just want to see the world burn. Genos for sure. His current form is the most slick he has been and has the power of a dragon without going too hard on the design aspect. Amai's cool, but that's about it. Yeah. Genos clears. Black always looks good on him, and his current body is top 3 amongst already peaked designs. Confirmed, though. Natty, 19-0. Oh shit. Oh shit. I guess he was right again. Geno sweeps. Still unclear what he can do with this form. IDK who the F he's supposed to fight like this. Yeah, I'm saying, bro. Yeah. I love democracy. I just brought the tights. Alright, we out of here, bro. Let's see. Next, we've got favorite moment. Oh my god. For me, it's the coast lift. Yo, with 146 votes, people picked the Sage Centipede instance. That's crazy. Marshall, this was a blessing. My fist is now perfected. All right, bro. All right. I guess he may be adding more context in the moment, but whatever. Let's see here. Tatsumaki versus Saikorochi was peak. Just pure gas from start to finish. And we got Tatsumaki versus Saikorochi, not even close. Garou versus Sage Senate. Garou versus Sage Centipede is nothing compared to how epic that was. Wow, okay. I won't fight with you on that one, bro. A lot happened. Even the coast lift happened in that fight. Which form of Garou would Watchdog Man lose to? He would probably not lose to any of these forms. Got 28%. Beginning of Darkshine. Of the Darkshine fight, 12%. The Orochi fight, 15%. The end of the Darkshine fight, okay. So majority of people say that by the end of the Darkshine fight, Garou's beating Watchdog Man. And then next, people are saying he would not lose to any of these. Yeah. I got Watchdog up there with 168. Damn. Sorry, I think I may have gained the hiccups. I owe Gamer98. My boy says, Watchdog Man is able to clear threat level dragon monsters within mere instance, seemingly unfazed and in a listless manner, as if he were thinking of what to eat for dinner instead of the opponent he's facing. This implies he must be at least middle dragon, probably around high dragon. Given that his expression is much the same as Saitama's, he could potentially be god level, though that would be too speculative. So for now, we can assume above dragon is as far as he could go. Now, taking into account the fact that he's been defending a city all on his own for what feels like forever, it's highly probable that he has faced high dragon monsters before. And no, it's not. As we read in the story, the onset of dragons coming out more prominently or prevalently has been as of recent, not like an always occurring thing. Yes, I understand that we saw Vaccine in the beginning, but that's already deep into that progression of increasing occurrences. Now, and given the fact that he has always done so successfully, he simply must be on par with a high dragon, if not greater than that. Doubt here still. Now, Darkshine, my doubt here is coming from the fact that you're making a lot of these claims. A lot of these claims without evidence. Now, Darkshine is a high dragon. For this reason, any form before the one Darkshine faced is undoubtedly weaker than Watchdog Man. Couple that with an absence of fear of losing or being killed, which Darkshine displays to an extreme degree, and the fact that it is more or less agreed upon that Darkshine would have won against Garou had he not had these mental hurdles, you get the following outcome. He would not lose to any of the listed forms of Garou. We come to a similar conclusion, but your reasoning to me isn't how I got there. Cosmic Garou, I think, or how you would get there, in my opinion. But it's definitely reasoning. Cosmic Garou, I think, got you. That's crazy. Anime nerd, you're ridiculous. The one who one-shot Ripper in terms of current feats. Oh. So the one before even the Orochi fight. That's crazy. I disagree with that. None. Watchdog Man stomps, man. You already know. Orochi fight Garou shows us what he can do even when against the ultimate life form. I don't think that many S-Class can replicate what Garou did with Orochi in terms of skill and adaptability. Watchdog Man is too out of his league. Disagree with you on that one really heavily, Marshall. Neither Watchdog Man clears. I like it. Okay. Garou, by the time he recovers and kills Royal Ripper, would rip Watchdog Man in half. Wow, so even before the Garou fight. The Orochi fight. let alone Orochi fight and beyond. Garou is too strong to adapt to and has the whirlwind iron cutting fist by that point. Plus, he already knows Watchdog Man's fighting style. Maybe if Watchdog Man had better feats, but as of now, Garou stomps him pretty early on. What's up, gamer? Watchdog Man loses in all cases because I hate furries. Okay? That's good, Mike. It's heavily implied Watchdog Man broke his limiter by having the same board expression as Saitama. Watchdog Man is possibly last level or higher. I would be intrigued to see that. I wouldn't know what would come next either. We could keep going. Yeah, let's make this the last one because we're already at 30 minutes. Who's a bigger threat to humanity? Whoo, 168 votes. Let's keep it running. Yo, and unanimous, bro, with 3 options. Amaya at least had 2 options, bro, so it was either him or not. But with 3 options, and he still takes 95% of the vote? Bro, how he was... Don't get me wrong, the Grand Ocean Cannon was Grand Ocean Cannon busting a meteor? Let's have the conversation, then. Evil ocean water dwarfs both Beefcake and the meteor as threats. It's literally an entire ocean that's threatening to consume and become the entire planet's water supply. No, it isn't. The meteor, although massive, would not be able to destroy the surface of the Earth and make it inhospitable or uninhabitable. Even natural water managed to gain incredible amounts of water, and with a small blessing from God, managed to dwarf country-sized regions. Add Eonion's thoughts about it enveloping the world, and it's clear. Yeah, if that happened. Who's the third option? Bro, stop. The meteor, man. The meteor would have destroyed Z-City and nearby towns. Beefcake destroyed 2 cities before he got put down. Evil Ocean may have kept growing, but Saitama split it all in 2 like he was Moses. Definitely the scariest so far. Okay, Barrett. I'm the biggest Beefcake stroker. Well, I believe you, bro. I believe you. But even I admit that he's nothing compared to the evil natural ocean. Like, what the F? Alright, boys. So that was it for that session. That was it for those questions. Stick out for the remaining poll questions that are going to be coming up throughout these next 2 weeks, and we'll be covering the podcast in that meantime. Yo, whoa!